Okay, so episode 5 of season 4. We are at the midway point of the 4th season. Oh, I feel like when I get to like the ending of season 5, it's like everything's happening so fast. But the way the last episode ended, John Kreese and Terry Silver showed up, and Daniel hasn't seen Terry Silver since, the event of, I believe it was Karate Kid 3. Again, I have to rewatch the movies. I just felt goosebumps, like, oh shoot, it's about to go down. Tensions are high between not only the students of Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do / Eagle Fang, but Johnny is really feeling like Daniel is just taking over. He's taking away Miguel from him. And, I feel Johnny like, dang, Miguel is like a son to him, a second son. And Daniel is just not glamorizing, but just showing him all of these new and different ways. And maybe Johnny feels like Daniel is changing Miguel. It's like, we used to like this and that. And Miguel's like, I mean, I like that, but you're showing me something better. Oh, sorry that throughout the reaction, the ISO, the lighting is just going to go in and out. It is partly cloudy today. It's a beautiful day out, but the cloud is going to keep covering the sun, and I'm going to have to be getting up back and forth because my camera doesn't automatically adjust to the ISO or the lighting. So without further ado, sorry if that was a long intro, let's get into episode 5 of Cobra Kai. And that rhymed. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Bars! Shout out to Tyrone Magnus.
Daniel LaRusso. It's nice to see you again.
Yeah, right.
Fair enough. I'd probably react the same way if I were you.
Oh yeah, Johnny doesn't know Terry, right?
I assure you. We'll still hold our students to a moratorium on fighting before the tournament for what it's worth. Provided, of course, you do the same. Just remember our deal. If Cobra Kai wins the All Valley, you two are done teaching.
I know, right?
She's not gonna win. Get the hell out of here.
No, I will always be teaching students to defend themselves against bullies, though. Because Kreese be teaching kids to be bullies.
Johnny Lawrence playing second fiddle to little Danny.
Don't gas him up.
So we can wipe them out with that arrogant little prick.
This is just sad. Y'all are they're not that old, but older men still worried about stuff that happened 30 years ago.
From here on out, there'll be no more fighting until the tournament.
So our enemies get to humiliate us and we just have to back down and take it?
Of course not. We should always show our enemies no mercy.
At least Terry is being more reasonable about it. Kreese is just more, do the F you need to do to get back by any means necessary. Kreese is just having them do stuff without thinking about the consequences or the repercussions.
The game has changed. We need to change with it. Which is why I need to take over our students' training from now on.
Oh no, Daniel, no.
So Miyagi-Do defeated Silver last.
Doesn't mean it's gonna work this time. Oh, so now you know what's best for Miguel.
I'm just saying.
Oh.
What your problem is? You think one win by 1 point 30 years ago makes you better than me.
Johnny.
One lucky kick doesn't make you the better fighter.
They strike first, you strike firster.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna play defense all day, I'll tell you that.
Let it go.
You and
Oh.
me, tournament style. First 3 points wins. He takes over the kid's training. Yeah, that's right, Doc.
You're on.
Had a few ups and downs.
Hog dyed his hog
Rich.
purple?
I'm sure.
I thought the next color was gonna be green.
Yeah, my dad's wedding is going to be in Sydney.
Sydney, Nova Scotia?
That's
Sydney, Australia, yeah.
Since it's in May, that means I won't be here for prom. For the tournament. You mean see it at lunch?
Sure.
Specifically for this one.
Ooh. Ooh.
Alright, no offense. But I
Does Dimitri have a 5 o'clock shadow, or am I tripping?
Besides, she has a girlfriend, so.
You mean Piper? Oh no, that's over. They broke up weeks ago.
Ooh. But sometimes that doesn't mean like you should just slide your way in. There's somebody that I used to know who was on standby for somebody.
It looks like he and Sensei LaRusso are gonna have a rematch.
Wait, so they're really gonna fight? That's awesome.
Shoot, I'm nosy. I would want to witness this fight too.
Terry Silver happened. He's a certified whack job for my past, so he's just come back to Cobra Kai.
Are there any other Cobra Kais from your past that are to come out of the woodwork and destroy our lives?
No. Well, I can't say that.
The guy that you fought in the third one, he mentioned his name was Barnes.
I'm sure he woke up just as hungover as I did and realizes how stupid this all is.
No, Johnny is the type to not let stuff go. He kept bringing up the crane kick that made him lose. Oh, damn. I have to rewatch the movies. Oh, Johnny!
Sorry if I offended you. No, don't apologize. It shows weakness.
Johnny just had that moment in the other episode. I think it was episode 3 or 2.
So what'd you do to set him off?
What did I do? That guy gets set off by anything. Okay, that's a problem.
But then you be egging him on
trying to make
too.
this work and Johnny's
You be saying stuff like sliding it underneath.
It has a different style.
It's not a different style. It's the wrong style.
Who are you to determine
Now's not
that?
the time to be aggressive. Yes, it is. And since when do you have a problem with that?
Since a psycho attacked me with nunchucks.
Mm.
Johnny says if we keep taking Cobra Kai, they're gonna keep coming at us.
Oh no, and then his...
I'm sorry, Sam. But you know we don't believe in aggression. That's not how we act.
Maybe that's not how you act, but I can make my own decisions.
Oh, she's doing what... Yo, the fact that Miguel is taking on more like Daniel and Sam taking more like Johnny.
I understand you want to defeat your enemies. And you will. When it matters. Thumbs up.
And now Chris is feeling like Terry's taking over. And I said that... Didn't I say that last season? No, I said that in the first episode.
I think you and I need to have a little chat.
We can't fight doesn't mean we can't get a little payback.
It will never end. Oh, y'all. Johnny.
Honestly, Sensei, I kind of just wish you weren't fighting at all.
Yeah, well, too bad, because it's go time. You'll thank me when we're done with all this kata crap, and I can prepare you for an actual fight.
And then I wonder if Sam and Miguel are gonna butt heads. Because they're like switching over to the other side. No, don't tell me this is the season where Miguel and Johnny are starting to become distant with each other. And then it's like the same with Daniel and Sam.
These things that you're teaching my students, well, they're a little confusing. Cobra Kai never backs down from a fight. You stole the man's son. If that's not a direct attack, I don't know what is. Now you've got him and the rest of the kids wrapped up in all your old drama, and if you're not careful, it's gonna take Cobra Kai down all over again. I've got
Listen to him, Kreese.
Now, there's nothing I want more than a second chance at finishing what we started.
No,
I just wanna
Terry.
make sure this time.
I was rooting for Terry in a way. Because at least he's more reasonable and rational. Oh, he dyed it purple. The hawk. But, damn, what was I gonna say? I feel like this episode is just showing how, like, each sensei is losing their student. What the freak? Oh, no. Wait, but how did they know that Hawk was gonna be there? No. Oh, my God, they're gonna do something foul. Y'all just got hose sprayed with water. Nah, they crossing the line.
What are all the kids doing here?
That's what happens when you broadcast your life all over social media.
Oh, that's another gem. Everybody's gonna be there in your
Maybe there's
business.
a better way.
Maybe Hawk will show up and it will stop them fighting.
Let's fight.
Point, Lawrence.
Daniel's gonna get a point. It's the first to 3, right? Oh, dang. This is just like in the movie, though. Nah, it's gonna be a tie. Johnny's gonna get the next point. Okay, Daniel. Oh shoot, he's using the pressure point. Oh! Oh! Yep, it's a tie. He gonna be like, see, he didn't teach you everything. Yep, this is it. I don't know. Hawk needs to show up. Put an end. Oh, wow.
Are you sure?
They both knocked each other out at the same time. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. They probably cut off his hair.
Eli, what happened?
They cut off his hair. Don't worry, you could grow it back.
Chris tried to kill you last time. What do you want to fight them both?
Damn right I do. Look what they did.
Dousing the fire with gasoline. That's your answer?
You were so proud when they pulled their little sprinkler prank the other day. But if they stood their ground and kicked some ass like I taught them, this never would have happened.
And if they fight every time they're provoked, where does that lead? Back to the hospital? Or to jail? Come on, just because you spent your share of time in
No,
both.
Dad. Johnny's right. Doesn't matter how many times we stand up to Cobra Kai. If we don't strike back, they're gonna keep coming at us.
Sam is serving looks in this episode. I'm sorry, I like her hair.
Worry about my...
You don't have to worry about it anymore. Because we're done.
No! Y'all, like, it makes sense based off of the history that each of these characters have gone through, their experiences, and why they think the way they do. I can see why Sam is kind of wanting to, or relates more with Johnny, because, you know, they did take the higher ground, or, you know, Sam was raised with the teachings of Miyagi-Do, but obviously it's not working. So I could see why Sam is flipping over. With Miguel, he relates to Daniel so much, and he's like, there is another way. It could be a better way. Nothing, or everything doesn't have to be like so aggressive, straightforward. And like, I'm trying to process my thoughts because it was like so much. And then the fact that I think it's like last episode and this episode, we see how, you know, Miguel and Johnny are being pulled apart. Now in this episode, Sam and Daniel are being kind of pulled apart. And now Kreese, with his students, he's feeling like he's being pulled apart a little bit due to Terry Silver. Even though what they did to Hawk, Robbie, Tori, and the rest of them, what they did to Hawk was more so like Kreese's way, and they went against Terry. I'm just saying the fact that it feels in each of these relationships they're being pulled apart. And I feel Kreese is going to have the realization that maybe he made a mistake by recruiting Terry. And that's why I felt, I think I said it in the first or maybe the second episode, that probably by the end of this season, Terry's going to take over Cobra Kai from Kreese, just how Kreese took over from Johnny. I did not want there to be a clear winner between Daniel and Johnny, and that's why I'm glad that it ended with both of them knocking each other out. Because seeing this, I'm noticing that Daniel is also starting to get on my nerves too, because I agree with Johnny when he said that Daniel always just seems like he has to be in the right, like nothing could ever be wrong. His way is the right way. And when you just grow up going through certain things, you believe that what you're doing is right. There's this quote, like, the villains believe that they are the heroes to their own story. So I'm not saying that Johnny is a villain, but I could see where Johnny's coming from. And it's like Daniel always tries to undermine or downplay Johnny's way. And it's like, they both need to compromise. And I thought we were getting somewhere with them teaching each other their own styles, but it's like one thing leads to another, to another, to another, to another. And I'm like, I'm really curious to see how all of this is going to come to an end, because how is this cycle going to be broken? But I'm going to end it there. Please give this video a thumbs up if you happen to like it. Subscribe down below if you're new, and you will see me in the next video. Bye, guys.